this is going to be really a defining moment. This is going to be me playing Red Dead Online. I have found a way to actually can make some more money in this game. And it is actually funny. It's deleting and starting over because there's one mission that really pays a lot of money, and you delete and you keep redoing that, and actually make some pretty decent paper off of it, decent dollars. You still want to do that. Then also do a walkthrough on this account. Now keep in mind, this is not my female, this is my guy, so keep that in mind. So, for those who've been watching the Game Awards, you know Red Dead Redemption 2 lost Game of the Year, but it was the game I thought could give it the most competition in that, and yeah, God of War beat it, which, well. That's not too bad. At least I thought it was going to be between. There's some other games I'm kind of curious on. I was shocked. I thought there was supposed to be a Square Enix game coming out, Avengers game coming out, and that did not appear the case. So where the bloody fuck am I? Where the hell am I? No clue. I'm at Hennigan's. Oh, I'm at Pike's Basin. Okay. So I need to get. I should have did this from the start. Oh, you bloody hell! This could be a long read. I'm going to respawn a little more because I need to be. Oh yeah, dude. I know you're pretty hot. I'm sorry. Where I get that off? I need to go to Lemoyne because I need a place that's got both a fence, butcher, a lot of nice stuff, and a doctor. So I'm gonna be starting over. So, oh, I forgot to check and see if I got my money. Because Rockstar is supposed to give out gold and cash today for playing this, logging in, playing this, and I want to make sure I get on this. Especially this guy. This is my main account, so I don't know how long I'll be on. I may not do all the missions after all, because I don't want to spend a lot of money. I gotta see what I got. I wish I could sell you weapons, really, and stuff. Kind of curious what I got, because my brother had a few things. I don't know if all of it got this, or because there was a saddle I was looking at. But I know he's a lot further, and he's beat the main story, which I have yet to do. Kind of want to get around to that, but I have yet to do that, so hopefully at some point I will. But today there was a hot patch to this game, so we got some stuff that's been changed. Hopefully I see my money has not got areas. So I see I need to smoke a cigar. I don't know why I worried about doing that. There. So I'm up here. I'm not that far from where I want to be. So first place I'm going, I guess, is the fence. So, you know, I got a faster way to do this. So I got a lot of stuff here. Food items. I don't think I can. Maybe it's only meat, I guess. So I got some of this. I got some stuff I can sell. Yeah, I got sold everybody. So my map. Oh, I have not got this. What is this? Oh wow. Where did I get this? I do not recall this treasure, so I guess I'll go down here and do it. Let's go do it. Otherwise I'll have to ride back out here. And then I'll go get that, because that'll be big too. That'll carry over. Oh, cool. I don't know where this treasure map came from. I suppose I have midnight to do this. So it may take time. My dad was on those sides. I gotta get out of this hot ass coat. Put on my warmer. So yeah, the guy I'm going for will be someone similar looking. So I'll be doing very similar work. I did think my The skin tone, I think they got that wrong. I'm not sure of the way we're going because again, it's supposed to be more representative of me. Not sure representation. No, don't have to be. So there were some changes today, and post also get a refund. And we brought certain weapons, which I happen to know I brought yesterday was bolt action rifle. So I should see, because there has been a change to that weapon and price. So we will see. I don't mean to come in right away. I'll watch them. It's not for everyone, that's just for Ultimate Edition or whatever. But based on enough stuff you hear off the internet, I know that it's not always viable. But I did see my brother did get it again. He's Ultimate user, so can't know what, who knows. So I did get a treasure map though, and again I don't know where this treasure map came from. I did do some hideouts. Maybe come out by hideouts. I don't know. I really don't know where this one came from. Oh god, it's one. Hope it's an easier one to find, because there's like multiple locations on it when they're in the zone on some of these. I don't think there's a lot. No, I did not mean to do that. I was going here. But there's something else I hope they fixed. They mentioned this, they mentioned the error problem people have been having. I hope they've also fixed race series. Because I've been trying to do racing the last couple of days and not been able to do it because all you get is these people that go AFK and don't do nothing, and well, the race never ends unless there's a ultimate timer, but I don't know what that would be. A good, you know, you're not who wants to spectate a race that's never ending? Yeah, I don't. So I gotta go to each place. If I go by the doctor at first, that would be smart, but I may not. I don't know which road I'm on. This is just so long. Okay. Whoa! Sorry, horse. It was between that pole and that idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, buddy. So see him by the fence. I really wish this place had a front door as well, but it don't only has this back door. I hope to get that fixed too. We can do many private rooms at some point.
Ah, you found me. Hello. Fine, sure. Wow me. I won't ask where it came from. Look at what you can find hiding in the gutter.
Compared to what you make on
what some people give
single
away,
player,
huh?
really.
Whoever gave this to you is very nice.
Oh,
a family heirloom, I'm sure.
Tennis hotel fence.
No use complaining.
Don't go talking about this now. I prefer an element
wrong.
Mystery.
The doctor is really not that much for the. I guess I'll run the reverse spot. There's my horse.
Don't be so rough.
Oh, we don't like it rough. So. It's supposed to suck if we don't get that money. It could take a few days, I know that. They said that.
Let's go. What's it to be? Okay. Dime a dozen these days. Lucky this is popular, how common it is. Dime a dozen these days. Deal. Lucky this is popular, how common it is. Done. Deal. Okay. Dime a dozen these days.
Is he having more parcels?
Pleasure doing business.
No, wait for an invite. Close the gap.
Damn. Trying to go to map, not play as that.
I don't believe you're on my book, sir. Welcome. If you try the cocaine gum there, take my advice. Start with only a little bit. Ah, you supplies the set. Okay.
These are all,
well, no harm in taking
these are all 25 cents a piece. So being a silk standing close, I'll go more this one in here. Heartlands, that's alright. So what's sucky about this? It could be on either side. So we got to really look at GMP on the islands. It's a big area, so it's gonna be a smaller one, but it's not.
Thank you for your
horse. I'm on the damn straight. Horse. Seriously, I mean, like, get the hell out of this city. But keep in mind there is something about the stores. There are 2 extra missions if you're dishonorable, and I know pretty easy way to do dishonorable, so I could showcase that, but I kind of want to start off honorable. But the one good thing, they have lowered the price also for survivors to $250, which is a blessing in itself. That is a lot of way-ass money. The $950, when you're starting out, that's a lot of money. Whoa! Jeez. Oh no. Oh, that's me. I am so sorry. Don't worry. So I'm up to 70-some bucks. So I made off all that. I made 40-some bucks. I was trying to serve everyone to my god. I didn't know a girl was oh my god, I like this guy. Kind of let's see though, maybe, because there's one thing I cannot remember if I did. If I did this, I cannot remember if I made my eyes red color, so there would be some changes. I don't know if I remember to do that or not. And for those who remember my Grand Theft character, similarities, of course. There's another thing I really wish they didn't do. Because your horse has a tendency, I don't know why this is, when you go by camps, your horse will slow down. There was also an issue I had yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was doing a stranger mission, and another player, was interrupted. And whatever reason during that mission, I could not ride my horse. I couldn't get my horse for whatever reason, it would not move. And I tried to start a different horse. And I didn't want to, but I had to. Was trying to find, and that horse wouldn't move. So I don't know if this guy was a cheat code or this was a glitch, but it was a serious problem. It's really messed up. But my problem with camps, I noticed they also slow down. And what's my problem with that? There's not a lot of griefers hanging around those. They're positive griefers. They hang around those camps. My guess is so if they run into problems, they could shoot you. Then of course put that old trick of how they used to go on passive on Grand Theft Online. Instead, go into their, you guessed it, into that camp with the white flag raised. Just a big problem. But yeah, with the racing, it's just gotten ridiculous. Well, it's liking it now, you can't really do that. And I'd like the, what do you call it, the showdown. I like that's well. I'm alright, I'm not the best, but again, I'm not the best weapon. So the $70-some will carry over, I delete, so as the gold. I said no, I made 40-some, because I was up $30-some. But they're supposed to get 15 gold plus 250 automatically, then the money from the difference in the weapon prices. But they say it can't take up to be a few days on that, so we'll see. Could be less like the other things stagger based on, how it would work, how it worked with game launch. We will see. But yeah, I was kind of shocked though, because there was another award I felt God of War would take over Red Dead. That was actually, that's the best at performance one. I thought Christopher Judge did a great job as Kratos. I'm trying to remember who played, Peter and Spidey too. That guy did a great job too. He really captured that. Did a great job. But yeah, Roger Clark took it for Arthur Morgan. I'm not that savvy because, of course, like that story and everything. They was taking it. But yeah, game direction and game of the year, God of War won out, which okay, that's cool. God of War after all, I think Game Informer and of course the Red Dead 2 take top 10 out of 10. Pretty good. Of course this part. So I got still a little bit of work because it is Cumberland Forest region I gotta get to. Again, I have no idea where this treasure map came from. Of course, I think I did do, it came from Coulter or something. I'm not gonna worry about the ducks and stuff. Of course. Could also be able to get Rampage and beam people up. I did see a horse I like besides this one. I'm curious on stats, how close they are on stats, because it was a Kentucky Saddler. And I liked it, but I actually liked the looks of it. Oh, I know I might not got it. No, I might not get that stuff. I forgot. Sadly, I did have to report people that are because they were being very disruptive. Don't go get punished, not get don't. Sad. I probably won't get that little bonus stuff then for that because of that reason. Still have yet to get the other 100 calls for each day walking out Grand Theft, so yeah, makes sense now. I hope that's not the case, but sadly we know it can be. Yep. So again, I have no idea where this stuff would be at. I know it'll probably be down lower to the river. And the river is there. Let's see. Let's see. Where's that one? I'll send it up here. Oh, that's quite a drop though. I don't want to go to that. So, oh, I know where I'm at. Well, I'm here. That means it could be down there too. The spot where that one is at on. Nope, it ain't gonna go this far. Yeah, I knew where it was at. But of course, I traded. Never recalled it from the story mode. And don't worry, I'm trying to get back to that. I'm just gonna try and enjoy this. Let me start over on now too. I haven't decided yet. So I'm thinking it's gonna be down lower. Which side, I don't know, but I'm thinking, again, I've not seen this one, so I think I remember where I go down at. I could go down that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be more down there. That's the Goddess of the Bird, and you realize it's quite impressive actually. So I'm going to use search for it. I have another way to go, but I don't really use notice this. Yeah, it tends to act up. I wonder now. This. Oh, there was a horse rope. That's some stuff back in here. No. But yeah, I gotta really look around. Surely more about it. I don't think it'd be in a river. It could be on the other side of the river. Wait a minute, smoke over here. I think that would be the case of the smoke. Call smoke on any of these people. Alright, what's our sniper scope right now? I hope this is not down in the river. That would really make this hard to find. It is. Oh my god. In this search zone there, I actually go do this to me. Bloody hideout. Yeah, I should go put a bloody hideout in the search zone. Oh! Just pissed me off. What the hell is this? They're shooting. Oh, this is fucking hell. I gotta deal with this damn hideout. Get another map. It's like my search zone now. Left. So I'm thinking that it's over here. Oh crap, I'm on here. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Damn, look that way, look at, yes, oh fuck. I'm up high again, I want to be down low. Of course, there's a place to go down it.
We got a special hanging tree around here.
Oh fuck, there's a Gatling gun. Holy fuck, this is gonna make this harder than it needs to be. Seriously, I just came to find my gold, my treasure.
Have this moment, boy. It's your last. Your blood sacrifice. This is what the sinners do best.
Oh crap. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong discounters. Sorry about that, dude. I didn't mean to kill you. feel bad. Time my private. Now I feel bad. Yeah, I don't blame you. They can't sort it, but now this is off the table. So I'm gonna better get this gold, because this guy's just gonna keep doing this, I'm sure. Fuck. Oh! Can't loot the bodies, can't do none of that. Of course this guy did all the damn work. Hmm? Right. Dude, shit. Let's try to find a way down to the dam. Just start on again. Holy crap, that would be a drop. Of course, the fuckers is gonna fucking keep doing this. No, I've been with had to report this before. Report a producer. You fucking punk. Try and get down to the dam. I can't tell which time I'm on now. I need to be on the other side. Got strangle out of his own. You just climb up there. Yeah. And I am not seeing this one go. Well, it can't be in the works. It can't dive. But it can't be, oh yeah. So I need to get over here and check my... So this is called, had to try to do this. So this is Dakota River Bend. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry about this. Where is the Dakota Bend? Oh, come on. I don't have video, sucks. Okay, maybe. I'll try that. So it says a video here. Which this could be. I don't think I've searched. God damn, I wish I could make it up to us. What can I? It says we got this one that's a level 15, which makes sense. I'd like to get it, but I'm from Western North to down really looking for it. Double truck go back up to here. Here it is there. What the hell is that? It could be up there. And that cliff up there. Okay, because that cliff does not have a bloody. The club one goes so far. That's right, you really wish they keep what those small ones so too. Ever these tab. No, I do. I really wish they kept them up small. They could be up the hill over there. Whoa, this water. At least the enemy left, but sadly so did my spot. Hideout spot, which sucks. They probably will work on to kill or to kill. So options go all the way down. Up the hill. Up here. Because if it's on a cliff edge. Wait a minute. Oh, but I'm gonna be a dead stump, right? This stump's been around before. This first is so damn. Here I am getting a sense on. I'm getting a sniff on this. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, he's okay. Wait a minute. And this one's going to be a pain ass to find. I see that already. I've been all over. Need to find a good little bathroom. So I'm almost at 10 o'clock my time, so I think I'll go stop on this. Start anew after I'll look at the treasure again. So it is not popping up anywhere. And I'm not even felt the vibration for it, which is also kind of weird. You know, right? This always has a vibration to them as well. So I'm checking the air, is that a fan? How do you get on? Okay, let me do these. I don't know why I don't do this, because I do have food items and I can't do nothing with food items. I can't sell them, so that's my use of them. You have to see gold. Utilize. Try to walk as much as possible like this. So I'm going over here between these rocks. But you guys worked on this court. So that just signed it still. So I got a little touching around the same location. I don't know what's going on with this treasure, but seriously, I know what's that. I gotta go in and delete. So I guess we'll do at least want to get my horse and my stuff. Yeah, and I could show you a way to get this on her. But yeah, the first sheriff mission is okay. You don't, but after that, you decide. Your actions will decide if you got higher dishonor. You got 2 missions. If you got higher honor, you got 3. But there's a total of 8. I those in I don't. As far as I know, the tutorial ones do not count toward it. But at least there were. May have been some added. So we are definitely still in the area. Try to decide what side I'm on. So I'm over here. It surely ain't there. Try to check. So good. Wait, I just felt this sort of vibration in there. This vibration will tell you about too. And there's all this plant in here too. That could be why. You really missed a small zone. We don't have the small zone. You get for the very first trader you get on. Yeah, wish all of them were like that, but I admit I think it's easier to find the bloody ones. Because I know we're going on single player. But that's the rest of that. That is a fucking snake, dude. That's what I would have to treasure. I had with the snake. That's where I were too. About where it's at is interesting. It's over in That's about all. That was an interesting spot, but spending that I got more from oh, what is other Pokemon? Actually, don't mess with me, fuck little muskrat. You'll get the bone. Jeez, bloody H Christ, that's right. That's a moment I came close to find this man. It's really irritating. Oh, that's about it. Okay, I think I'm finally just stop now. After already making it harder for me to get up here. Can I walk all along this ledge? It's clear. Gonna clip over there because I've done this shit. You know, cliffs are notorious for the I'm thinking this is the last. The cliff is right here. Those are jackrabbits. So I found a hole. I don't know now, it's such a neat. It's like, shit like that, except golden. Yellow shit. So really, it's like nothing. I thought it was full. I'm hoping by the time we get back to this wood, maybe, just maybe, this one will pop up. Fine. To play a video or something will pop up for this one because this thing is really starting to irritate me. Yeah, this one's this way, because I've been up and down on this side. Up and down the other side. I think that's behind the whole damn. Yeah, that's not it. That's something else entirely. You know, kids, why do you shoot boss swords? Because my swords bite. There's just little creatures that will bite you. It might not do a lot of damage, but I mean. First thing to say, there's a horse. Could be a horse. The horse is out there somewhere. 2 fits out there. I'm not a fan of video game wars. I do like it, but go on longer than a part of the world, that's for sure. I can hear there's no someone's tired. I don't know, it's supposed to be outside. To search somewhere and get it. I wonder about this place up here. What's up here? Okay, wait a minute, this is insane. Oh. There it is. There it is. It is up here. What? I can't believe fucking don't get my reward. I see it often pop up. There it is. Yay, we found it, guys. Remember this spot. This is definitely on. This is obviously the only spot I guess that did not pop up in this is where the guys someone said before. So moved to 3 and 202. Yay, so what we're gonna do is now we are going down to player. We're gonna delete this character. No, don't delete the character. That I'm going to. Yay. Character deleted. He died a horrible grisly death. Poor guy. So welcome to Red Dead Online Beta from the start. We will see where we get. I did not want Tumbleweed though, so we had Tumbleweed though. Just wind up doing this again. So I don't like that outfit from Tumbleweed. It's good. It's just good if you're trying to get cold weather gear, but I like to get some warm. Like kind of got an outfit I like. I mean warm weather, bro. Just take the outfit from Grizzly's Outlaw and take off the shirt. Keep the vest. So let's do it. Now I know where that one is at. So I don't see my brother if I remember that. So I hope I do get my stuff at some point, but I understand if I don't. That's all what happened. Yeah.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. but I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's
This
see
guy's a little
what we got.
scrawny guy. I don't want this little scrawny sucker.
Well, let's get you in there then.
I like the
I'm
outfit
gonna
as
need your
well.
details.
So we're going to go with my name, which is Gio Morgan. Maybe relation, I don't know, to Arthur.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
So I had 12. I don't remember what head I had. See, this is what I'm going on.
Take the time and get this right.
Look at this down. Even though that ain't too far from my age. I don't want to be like that. I want to be, I guess I'll be, oh, shit, I want to go
From
again.
what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
No. No. Good Lord.
We're gonna need a fair record of you.
That's always much man. Even though this would be practice
Tell
of
me
the polar
everything
Brahma.
except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
Carefree, neutral, narrow, broad. And still
Quite a record we'll have on you.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'll just go with that.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what
Here's
happened,
green.
you were likely to be shot.
My eyes are white. No, but that's kind of red eye.
It's a process, all right, but a necessary
neutral,
one.
Smoocher. Nah, not smoocher. Neutral. Let my squiz wider. No, I don't have no.
How you doing with that?
That's good. Cheeks wide. Teeth the chompers. Meat left parted.
Okay then.
Big center part. I kind of like that. Long right parted. Let me look at that. This, I think I'm assuming which one. Like, go.
Yep.
That's okay. That's what I had before, but vault shop. I like this. This really kind of fits me. Of course, I don't want the hair color to match. Okay. Facial hair. I had this before, I know, but it would be more and more stubble. But I like the woodsman as well. I think I'll go with my goatee though. So, kind of that. So, lifestyle, molting, complexion. I do, but I don't have them on my face. I do kind of want to scale. Or like that. Okay.
It's all correct. I'll take a photograph. Bring your hands up onto your chest. Okay.
So, since hair and stuff, that can't change in game. I wish the other second character slowed down a little bit due to both my male and female, but each their own. And I won't know until you get your work assignment, which sucks. Because you can't just delete right away. Some months later. Siska Penitentiary, male wing. So this gives both the male and female sex murder, and I may be starting over on that one as well. Keep that in mind, because I think I forget how I'm going on that. So kind of
Jackson,
thinking I want to go dishonorable on this for start. Maybe.
Kitchens ain't staff.
Really don't matter. I don't think.
Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at?
But if I want to go honorable, the big payout one is honorable route.
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken.
Valentine. This ain't bad, I don't think. Can make anything else I like, but we'll see. Really don't really matter. I know that, because, I mean, I want to get to, like, maybe close to 1,000, if possible. Before I move on.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Let's go again if we talk
Good day, gentlemen. Oh, don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Turn them out. Now, please. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back.
So when I get to level 15,
Mr. Wynn, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
treasure again. I think I'll do that as a separate video by itself
Get out of here,
next time, because now
My
I know where
employer
it's
and I
at.
appreciate your professionalism.
Maybe
All we
play
did was stand there and look tough.
good
You
option.
did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen.
It's not as good as my
Yes,
old
sir.
look, but it's,
How about you pick up these
okay.
guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
I even thought about doing Jonah Hex, because of course, keeping
And you better get on this horse.
of course, this one it takes the longest to get to the spot. You can, I could delete right away, but I kind of want to check this
No shame in that, but please.
out. Well, of course. Yeah, sure.
It's not much of an animal, but we haven't got far to ride.
Some of the
I
free,
waited on them moving you some
gold.
weeks. I can wait a while longer.
Uh,
There will be plenty of time for adventures. Now, if you follow me, please. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, it doesn't look like breaking all those rocks
A
has left
bird.
you entirely
Oh
broken,
man, I don't know if I could
in
pick that up.
body or in spirit. I hope I am right
What's
about
her
that.
name?
Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first.
This is weird. I don't know if
She
it's a
spent a
bird.
good sum getting
My
you
teeth
folks out.
running up here in the upper
You
right
owe her an
corner. This is
audience, at
face.
least. You've been away
Well,
for a
no,
while,
not
so
that.
we'll help you get set up in the world. Then if you want to accept our offer, you can.
Yeah, it's a
That's more than
motherfucker.
reasonable. And freedom out on the
Yes, I
range
had to
can
get
wait a few
something.
moments longer, can it? Good.
Oh, we almost. We should be getting close. You know that
As soon
already.
as we're done, you can find your old posse. Or try and start a new one. You'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with. And there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too.
Makes you wonder who your old posse was.
Okay. We haven't got far to go now.
Look at this. We're full part of a posse before. This is kind of weird saying anyway, posse. I think a posse from the more. I don't really think about. I don't think of posses. Posses usually hunting outlaws after all.
You're just up here. There's the camp. It's your horse.
Still find it odd though, you can't. I wonder if go change at some point where we could at least bathe. There are times I get a lot of blood on me. That's one option.
I'll wait.
They'll have it on mine. I'm single. Because the starting spots I know of are
This way.
Rhodes,
To meet you.
Valentine, Tumbleweed, and Blackwater.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
So let's see, hats. Dad. Coat. Which ain't bad. Shirt. gloves and like that. So I really don't like this outfit, so I'm going to, I guess. Oh, I can't do it right now, sorry guys. I'm not going to keep this guy. I already know what it is. Oh, good lord, I don't know. Well, like, I do not like this outfit at all. I liked it for a bit, but then I got, so.
That looks more comfortable.
Let's do this again. So don't, if you don't know what you're getting, that's your scene. Yeah, because I know I use the hat choice, so it's what's those others too. I didn't mind the buckskin best, but yeah. Where's that grab a jacket? I mean, I guess it don't really matter if I grab a dark jacket or not. Because, of course. And then I just wait till about awesome. I say I want to pit. I wish I get skipped past the initial part of this, but we'll see. That's one spot.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right.
Oh god, this guy's even worse than my last one.
All right, then. Deputy, would you please?
Oh my god, you know how much
I'm gonna need your details.
This one's gonna wax brother-in-law.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
This might have been what I took before.
Take the time and get this right.
Like that, okay.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you.
I did like the last.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay, then.
that one.
Fine. Go and get your picture took. Hold up your fingers. Hold it.
That's not too bad representation.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine. Come on, get in. Open the gate.
Come
on, Milliken.
Oh, I didn't hear what they said.
Yeah!
General Jesse Rose. I don't know much about that. For Blackwater.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
There's another horse that was closer to the wagon.
It's not much of an animal, but we haven't got far to ride. Just get on the horse when you're good and ready, okay? It ain't time for you to ride off on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, it doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I'm right about that.
Mark is stronger
Rounding you
than
folks
the
up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. Then if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? Good. As soon as we're done, you can find your old posse. Or try and start a new one. You'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with. And there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too, if you feel you're in the need of them. Okay. We haven't got far to go now. He's just up here. There's the
what type
camp.
of horse he
Get
is.
your horse.
Not a bad one.
Come on, hitch up.
You haven't done it either.
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
That's his ass.
Madam, we're back.
Her husband.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Okay, this all for work. I should do so.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley?
Here, madam.
Your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator,
and
crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
There's someone else I know was at Crips.
I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West.
Yeah.
He was killed for
Cook,
greed.
I guess.
Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Hawley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Right, we should take someone with this horse instead, but they want to.
Sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
You're wondering, that's how he got syrup. I think. And then there's a water bucket truck, almost like it. Where you get syrup, make the syrup out of trees. What they call it, something like that. Forgot what I'm writing. This stamina got up. Yep, now stamina's up. This horse course looks so messed up. And what I don't like about this area, I don't like the spot you gotta, the hideout spot on this one. There's already go this way, of course. If you kind of go this way with Mr. Jose, and come to town with Jose, but if we're going up there, the better. No, you could do this.
Such things. This is no damn business of mine. Back off, Junior. Take it easy now. God damn it! What the hell?
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in Cumberland Forest. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Of course, he treats women a little differently. He's not as comfortable. Now, don't do that after that, because we'll fail you automatically view. You have to retry his checkpoint. Yes, I know from experience. And there's the money I earned. Had before in the gold, of course. But not the extra you're supposed to be getting today. Or stuff like that, which probably won't save. Really interesting, so I'm trying to remember. It's of course straight ahead, as always, by that smoke. So we will go up in here and get a little closer. Part of my horse got in here. I'll go try to do this while I've been doing it. Step on the blade.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this.
You guys like that? Good. I did it otherwise. You may not get this stuff. No. But there's some coffee or Over here, there should be some crackers and ground coffee. We'll get the treasure, then stop for the evening. Cause I'm a little tired. Cheese is always good, cause cheese is cold. There should be some bread here too. I think I got all the bodies. Hang on, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. So there's a little treasure spot. This one I'll show you what's at. So no stop up. I'm thinking I'm going, I know which one I'm going for on as far as ability. Because I know which one I like. Maybe there's some game. Is I've yet to play Ark Survival. It's one I kind of want to play. I have yet to play it. And they got another one coming out called Atlas. It looks kind of cool, except it's not at the moment scheduled for PlayStation. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. It looks like a game I'd actually be into. But once again, it's not on console or on PlayStation 4. There's another game, of course, I would love to check out, but it's only on PC from I know of it, and that's Wild West Online. I'd really love to see a console version of that, because there's some things I wish were on here, and there's not, and that's like, just every so often you'll run across a miner, someone mining gold, and that's not including Galaxy Bridge. This guy is actually, I've seen him on panning. Not mining, sorry, not mining, but panning for gold. And so I would think that would be something I'd be into, you know. And also, the fact you can't make a bowl kind of was shocking to me. You should be able to make a bowl. You got the material, you could get the material. You had an axe that cut the wood. For the wood, and you would need, as well as sinew, I think it would be for the string. That's a good thing I draw. Sinew for that. I believe it's up to, yep, there it is. It's up to steel. And then it's right along the ledge. This one, in fact, I could show you that's how good I remember that. It's right there. See? Right there. Still pretty nice, see? And Just open this lockbox. Voila, I get my reward. Tell me about the reward, of course. Ability card, coupon, gold ring, platinum necklace. I'd like to point out though, this one does not give you no cash or gold. And most of them do. As you see, to keep that in mind on this one. Let's look around. So it's what it is. Read that, and again, I'm going to go with this one. I like this one. And quit. So as you see, slow and steady. That one wouldn't be bad. You can unlock onto there. No, that sounds like a crappy one, yes, man. But you can unlock onto them. How is this a good thing? Do not unlock onto you. I don't understand what we're doing on it. Let's see. It's something that sounds good. Well, you only can have one active, but that one really sounds good. Okay, you know, really. So, what am I worried? So anyway, mash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Feel free to subscribe. No, you're not watching a race at the moment. You notice what people seem to be doing now. Feel free to subscribe, leave comments. As always, good luck and good gaming. Until next time, this is Outlaw 370. I love Sergio. I'll see you next time. Outlaws and bandits as we continue to ride the open trails, open plains in search of more gold and critters and varmints and no good outlaws to round up. Till next time, I'll see you later, partners.